am with my anxiety tips and tools. But before I get started, I just kind of want to talk about what is anxiety, because anxiety comes in different forms. It can be from mild to severe. The word anxiety describes feelings of unease, worry, or, as I said, the fear of mild to severe. Now, it's really important that you monitor your anxiety levels because you don't want to reach the point of severe. So it's really about stepping back and reflecting on them. Now, it incorporates both emotions and the physical sensations we might experience when we are worried or nervous about something. Everyone has the feelings of anxiety at some point in their life, such as you may feel worried about or anxious about sitting an exam, or gaining a new qualification. It could be, your first time when you're going networking. It could be opening up a new business, going for a medical review. So there are lots and lots of things why people feel nervous and anxious, okay? But also on the positive side, you can feel it when you might be doing something new and exciting, like going on an adventure, trying a new activity or sport. Now, the feeling of anxious during these times is perfectly normal. I need to stress that it's perfectly normal to feel that, because even though it might feel unpleasant, anxiety tends to relate to the fight or flight response, okay? A normal biological reaction to which we are feeling threatened. So sometimes being anxious can actually protect us from danger. I'm not going to go too much into that today because I really want to share some tips and tools with you around anxiety. So just to let you know, some people, for various reasons, can find it quite challenging to cope with the control that they, for their natural response of their flight and fright mode. I am going to talk about this at the moment. I've just got it in my hand because I just love the feel of this. Anyway, back to it. So it's a compound that you might feel daily, and you don't want it to go towards the medical anxiety. Another key factor is there is no one size that fits all in terms of coping with anxiety. There are different tools, strategies and techniques out there. Each individual needs to find what works best for them, but give each one a try. Not just once or twice. It takes time, okay, for it to take effect, but do find something that resonates with you. And it could be, I know that some people, it's very common that people use yoga, meditation, mindfulness, music, going for a walk. All these things are out there, and it's about reaching and finding out what works for you. Okay, and I'd love you to comment down below to let me know what is working for you or what isn't working for you. Let's share these tools with each other, because it's so important that we support each other, and not, in this time, especially now during the crisis that we're in, because, there's a massive change on the way we're going to be living our lives, and now that we're slowly moving into the next phase. So the next thing I just wanted to mention was anxiety may present itself in many different ways. So even perhaps as disorders, okay, from generalized anxiety to obsessive compulsive disorders or even phobias. Now, it's not to frighten you, but it's about gaining the knowledge of knowing the different types of anxieties that are out there. Now, recent surveys show approximately to 70-75% of respondents simultaneously have had at least 3 types of anxiety disorders, and that's quite high. This can be, affecting their daily functions, from GAD, general anxiety disorder, to obsessive compulsive disorder, traumatic disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, panic disorder, and phobias, which can be agoraphobia or even social phobia. Right, that's a bit of insight to what anxiety is. I mean, I could talk about it all the time, but I'm going to go straight on to this. Some great tips is the breathing cage, which I actually use for when I was teaching in school, but I also use it for myself now and with my clients. It helps you control your breathing, and it's absolutely fantastic. And I just love the feel of it. And it really does help. I mean, the key is breathing. No matter what you do, breathing is key. Okay. And other great techniques, I mean, I do use that for when I'm talking about the brain and how it functions as well, but this one is specifically, for breathing. Inexpensive tools and techniques: squidgy ball, blue tack. Great. Okay, squidgy ball, blue tack, or even plasticine. Grab them off your kids if you've got children. The one that I really love are my Chinese balls. These are great for calming and recirculating the blood around your body and your brain, distributing it again. Now you can have the silent ones or these, and I love them. They're so good. It completely takes your mind away from what you were initially worrying about. So if any of these tools have been helpful for you and you're going to go out and try them, please do, and then come back, comment, let me know what you think of them, how it's working for you, how it's not working for you. Let's support each other to help cope with anxiety and stress. And I'll be back day after tomorrow on Friday with some more tips and tools around what anxiety is and how we can cope with them. Thank you for listening.